Yeah. They were doing yard work in the morning,
Uh-huh.
and then they were out there for like 2 hours or something, sitting down, talking. He was having his protein shake for lunch, and he gets up to walk and throw it away. And he said he started to feel dizzy, so he put his hands on the wall. And the next thing he remembers is waking up with my daughter and my mom beside him on the ground with blood gushing out of a gash in his head and all of that. And so they took him to the hospital. He's got slight fractures right above his eye socket and in his sinuses that are going to heal on their own. They stitched up the crack. They did a CT scan. There's no problem with his spine or anything like that. They thought it was maybe dehydration that just caught up with him. But they also saw something in his heart. They run a heart catheter today to check to see. They think there might be an issue with one of his valves.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
And so they ruled out almost everything except for whatever it was that when they did his chest scan, they're like, I don't like the look of this. I want to go in and I want to see what's actually going on there, because it's potential that could be leading towards some of his dizziness as well.
Yep.
But the hospital where he's at, they're going through some renovations. And literally, you come in the door, and I should only be about 30 feet from the wing where he is, but they've got that door closed. So I have to go a church around the village, up, walk to the other side of the hospital on floor 2, go down, walk all the way back, and then get to his room. But they're moving him up to the heart wing now on floor 3 after he does his heart cath.
Church and around the village. Because I'm going to have to recycle that.
Because they were doing that to Museum Big down in Galveston.
Yep.
When they were working on it. But up here, it's a different story.
Yeah, but in the end, so far it's okay. We're just waiting. It could be nothing that they saw, but they saw something that they wanted to look at a little bit more. If it is a diseased valve, if they can't fix it, going whatever they say, whatever it is, least invasive, they actually might have to do open heart surgery to fix it. So we're waiting on the results of that, which probably won't be here until well later on in today, because I don't think he goes in until like 3:00 for the. Let me see here. I think it's 3:00 for the actual. 1:30 for the catheterization. So. Well, it definitely looks like he went a couple of rounds with Muhammad Ali, where he hit his head. It's all puffy and swollen shut.
I'll keep him in my thoughts.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, thank you guys. He's a tough old guy.
Mm-hmm. And last night I had to get off air from acres away because
And speaking of which, here's your co-host. Oh Lord, my head. I have a hangover headache this morning. Oh Lord. Yeah, that's what he said. Whoop, there it is. Whoop whoop. Okay.
What
that
drink
drink, that cruise cocktail
was the
red sangria. That's what happened. We got a phone call coming in.
Hello.
Good morning. Welcome in.
Okay. That's okay.
Why she handles that phone call? Let's go ahead and do this.
I talked to your mom.
Coffee in my cup, sun just peeking through. TV glowing in the kitchen like it always do.
Cheryl's laughing first, Jeremy's got that grin. Ryan's talking ports and plans, Ricky's reeling us in.
Go live together, start the day, sailing off while we still stay. They paint that water white and blue from my small town living room view. Go live together, rise and shine, talking trips that feel like mine. From cruise dreams to travel weather, I feel the world when we go live together.
Okay, so that's weird. I didn't see the video at all. All I had was a black screen and a little spinning thing this time. So there's still something wonky going on.
Yeah, it's a little wonky, but
call me when you get on.
at least the chat is working today. So
Yes.
yes,
Okay,
absolutely. That's a step in the right direction.
Bye, baby.
Definitely.
It really is.
Okay, I'm sorry, you guys. That was my oldest granddaughter. And when I'm not feeling well, I call family to make me feel better. And I know what Ryan was talking about his dad, because, waking up and seeing some family member by you is a good thing. Sometimes I have Jeremy hold my hand or whatever, but most times I talk to a 3 or 4-year-old to make me feel better. And then I have a granddaughter, my oldest granddaughter, who thinks just because she watches Grey's Anatomy that she's and so therefore she's doomed herself.
Drink water and go for a walk.
Yeah,
That's always the prescription.
yeah.
Drink water and go for a walk.
Funny you should say that. My daughter's kind of the same way, and she was in the hospital.
Okay.
And my dad was complaining about his knee, and she's like, "Have they done an X-ray of your knee?" "Oh, no. Why haven't they done an X-ray of your knee? You're in a hospital. You've got Medicare for life. It's all free. Why have you not had them scan it?" "Well, no, I just didn't. It just hurts a little." "Well, get them to scan it, Granddad. Don't be sitting there. I will tell the nurse to have it."
So,
he ended up getting it scanned, and he was like, "Well, like I told you, there was nothing wrong. I didn't wreck my knee." She's like, "Well, now you know for sure."
Right.
That's the young kids. They take care of us,
Yeah.
I tell you.
Because she was already giving him like playful heck when we found out he was going to, be okay. She was already giving him. She's like, "Granddad, we have said that no one should do anything crazy before the wedding, and here you are passing out, getting yourself."
Oh yeah. Yep. The bridezilla done made it up in the house. This right here
Danny.
is our postcard that we received
Switzerland.
from Danny D.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
Yes,
I like
from
this one. This is
Switzerland.
beautiful.
It's going to go on the wall.
It's got a
next
ship on
to,
it. It's going on the studio wall.
Yeah.
For sure. It was a little personalized note on the back to us. I love it. Just so great.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Show it again, Jeremy. There you go. Nice.
Yep. Thank you.
Thank you, Danny. And what else?
I don't know. We were channel hopping yesterday while being in the bed. She didn't leave the bed at all yesterday, at all, for no reason other than to go to the bathroom. Well, we hung out in there watching YouTube and almost passing out. Baby didn't take a nap at all yesterday. Like, she barely even made it to the show last night. And this morning,
and then I had
same
to leave.
deal. She had to leave throughout the show because of pain. But this morning, she has had her pain medicine. I think she was trying to go for a marathon of how many hours she could go without pain medicine. And that's what she did yesterday. Suffered all the way through until about 30 minutes into the show. 8 o'clock, it was over with. She had to take medicine. And then she was able to make it for about 30 to 40 minutes of the show. And then, same thing this morning. She woke up taking pain medicine. I said, if you're not feeling better in 15 minutes, you're taking another one of them Tylenol. Yep. So that's how she's able to be here this morning. She's hopped up on medicine.
And I talked to my daughter.
And talked to the daughter and got the notebook and all of that. So let's get it. It's your segment. But we were watching YouTube channels. That's where I was going with that.
Oh God, yes. We watched so many YouTube channels yesterday.
The African Chitlins was playing at the same time as bullcrafting.
Bullcrafting.
And then
we had all devices. Everybody got watch out.
I had Yogi on my phone, and then we switched over in the afternoon. Almost took another nap, and then Hannah walked through the front door, so we had to get up for that.
Yeah.
And then in the afternoon, we watched another set. It was all 3 devices going again.
Yep.
And then we had Anchors Away. So it was a YouTube day for us yesterday.
Yeah,
really
all day
big
yesterday.
YouTube day. Thank you guys so much
so
for
when y'all get,
keeping us entertained.
For real. When y'all get watch hours, just know we have every device going, and it's right by my head. The African chitlins, and then they're not chitlins, are they?
They're
Yeah, they are. Sure, they are. Why not? Why not?
They're pronounced cichlids.
I can't say that though.
Cichlids.
Cichlids.
Lids. Sick lids.
Like you got sick eyelids.
Yeah,
sick eyelids.
No.
Now you're gonna start calling them sick eyelids. I want to see that sick eyelids thing.
Sick lids.
Sick lids.
Sick, like you're sick, right?
Sick
lids, like you put a lid on, like a hat.
I don't call hats lids.
The store lids does.
The store lids.
Mm-hmm.
Don't make sense.
There's
a store called Lids. That's
how close I am in watch hours for my second channel.
Oh, very nice.
Just the other day,
I like that 1980s calculator you got too there. Good. I know. Wow. The drum line didn't give you a new one coming out of high school, man. I'm just saying.
I have this from my work. I got it when I started there 15, 16 years ago, and it has not. They made them different back then.
They did.
That is an old
they made a
calculator.
thick and plug into the wall.
Yep. And this one, it's it hasn't had a problem. It's got the little solar panel there that just keeps.
Oh my gosh! I was just thinking about that.
I haven't seen one of those in years.
We had solar panels back in the day. I remember that. I used to put my thumb over it and everything.
Right?
I remember that.
And you're like, oh, if I do that, will it shut off?
Right.
This thing is like perfect. It's absolutely perfect for some of the quick calculations I need on dates and things like that.
Well, here it is. Okay. Type in the following characters. Hit all clear.
7734.
No. 58008.
What does it say?
Oh, it's boobies.
No boobs.
Yeah, I remember all those from the day.
That was a man thing. That's not something.
I still remember that from junior high. Man,
I don't remember the numbers anymore. There was something about blah this by this makes it blah, and then you turn it up.
You got to flip it over.
Or whatever it was.
Okay, well, that was our squirrel moment for today. Good morning, everybody, and welcome into Go Live Together. We are your morning team. I promise you we're here to be serious this morning, but this is recovering still from last night, even though I just had a non-alcoholic cruise cocktail, which is Dr. Pepper on the rocks. Yes, sir. That was my cruise cocktail last night, and I love it, love it, love it. Good morning, #Team Replay. First of all, thank you guys so much for coming in a big way. I know that some show got 90 views while we were live, and thank you guys so much. But the replay, y'all come back and put us up to almost 100 views per episode. Thank you so much. We're almost there, guys. We are almost there. Leave us a #Team Replay in the comments section. But for those of you that have joined us in the live stream this morning, hello and welcome in. Whatever floats your boat. Hello.
Hey, Angie.
Good morning and welcome in.
Welcome.
I like that.
And Mike and Rihanna's Adventures is in the house. Good morning. Go Live Together, fam.
Hey, Mike.
That's right. Reinforcements have arrived from the north.
Oh, and guess what they showed up with? 4 fresh cups of Joe and juice boxes.
I got those juice packets.
Lori Barber just sent a message. She's like, that's our garage calculator.
Oh, nice.
Oh, my God.
Very good.
I have not seen those old calculators.
Yep. Sadly, my calculator now looks like everybody else's. It's in my pocket. Yeah, that's my calculator, y'all. I don't have one from back in the day, but I got one now. So, yep. Cruising with Calandra has made it in.
Hey,
good morning. Welcome in. Coker Culture has made it in with #GenRaid. Hello.
Hey, Zach.
Yep. And let's see who else has made it in. I'm waiting for the cruise nuts to come in.
Oh, happy birthday, Mike.
It's Mike's birthday. Lori Barber has made it in. Hello.
Hey,
good
Lori.
morning. Welcome in.
Good morning.
We're on vacation, though.
Yes, the Parker twins have made it in. Morning, Banana Fam! !
Good morning.
And then the other channel came in with a Fam Banana Morning. That's right. It's a Banana Fam Morning. Either way, bananas are involved. Chillaxin Travels has made it in. Hello. Good morning and welcome in. That savage vlogger has made it in. Hello.
Oh my God, I'm having a delivery.
Yeah, I'm getting messages in my inbox too.
No, I'm getting a delivery for real.
Really? Like right
Yeah.
now?
It's out for delivery. It's my
How many stops away?
wait.
If only there was a bot that could do that.
It can.
You want to check in with Mr. Man here and see if he's got a thing for today?
Be quiet.
Oh, okay. That'll work.
I actually got a new toy yesterday too that I was all happy about, and Mel's like, "I told you where the manual one was." I was like, "Yeah, but then I have to pump it." You know, we have so many weeds down here because of all the humidity and all of that stuff, and you know, the HOA yells at me if I have weeds in my flower bed.
I went out and cut the yard yesterday to avoid a visit or a letter from said HOA.
Yeah. So
it wasn't that high.
I had like a 1.3 gallon like manual pump one, and then you like can walk around, and then you got to put it down. You manual pump, put it around, walk around. I spent the $30 to get one that's a USB-C rechargeable, and it's 2 gallons, and I just put it on and I press the button and I just walk and spray.
Nice.
It's so much easier than having to stop every 5 minutes to repump up the pressure, and I get an extra 0.7 gallons.
Nice. Very good. This week's featured channel is Wishing Mouse. Y'all be sure to get over there and join Zoe's YouTube journey. Right now, she is sitting at 2.01K subscribers. Be sure to get over there and check out the YouTube journey because she will appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. And let's see who else has made it in. I can't see Captain. And speaking of captains, there he is. Captain Billy J. Travels is in.
16 days. 16 days. The ABC cruise.
Mm-hmm. And let's see. There hasn't been any changes in the second post. So let's see. Ooh, look. Check it out. Mustard Drill's in the house this morning.
Hey,
Scott, I heard. I'm going to have to watch it on the replay. I heard there was a broken fire smoke detector.
Yeah, smoke detector last night. Yeah, that was crazy. But it made for a good show. Yeah, Scotty had 2 sangrias last night. Yeah, absolutely. And he said, "Dang, Chirp, I had that crap in my sleep."
Oh, God.
Beep.
I didn't hear nothing in my sleep.
Woo! No, you didn't sleep last night. Actually, at 3:00 in the morning, we got a rude wake up call from baby's ankles, legs, and everything south of the border.
I just said,
yeah, man, that sucker went off last night.
Put my whole body in a pain thing or something.
Yep. Oh, and then here's some more chirps for the yeah. Absolutely. And fresh off of his birthday, here comes another Scott in the house. Good morning. Go live together, fam, from Controversial Cruising. What's up?
Hey, baby.
Yep. And then there's more chirps coming in from Mike and Rihanna. They were
there last night.
Yep, absolutely. And then here's some more chirps.
Scotty J.
Oh my God. That's crazy. The Fam Adventures is in the house. Hello.
Hey, Ron.
And Danny D says, "Good job to your daughter." Absolutely. I know Hannah keeps walking up to me while I'm cutting, and I'm like, "Can you please move back?" Like she's so concerned about talking to me while I'm cutting or weed eating. That is the worst. It's like, please get back. Be safe. Give me 50 feet, literally. Because if something come flying off this blade, you're not going to like it at all. If it hits you in your face, I was always told to stay back from that stuff. Get back. I don't want to talk while I'm cutting at all. Here we go. Denny D says, "Ron, you should be getting one." And Zach, man, and Scotty J and Scott, sorry, I couldn't do everyone. Yeah, the cards, that was so awesome. It really was. Thank you, Danny. Oh, snap. Look who made it into the chat. Ocean Travel has made it in, driving and listening.
Bruce.
That's
16
right.
16 days.
Everybody's leaving. Pretty soon, we ain't going to have no chat left.
Because
I'm telling
everybody's
you,
on
man.
the ABC cruise.
Yeah, exactly. See, look, they chirp it in the chat. Why are you chirping? Well, that's a good idea. You might want to watch last night's replay of Anchors Away because there was some chirping things going on. You will enjoy it. Yes, it was. It was funny. Foodie's Vacations has made it in.
Good morning, Vicky. How are you?
Welcome in.
And thank you for giving Jeremy that information about the kidney thing.
And yeah, like everyone else, I was trying to figure out who it was. I was too. Imagine being a live host and trying to focus during that show.
I really, Ron, let me tell you what happened. I was in the bedroom on pain medicine. And let me tell you, I was watching the show on the TV and it was coming through like, wow, do we have a fire alarm that's not working?
There's another one.
And then I said, huh. And then I managed to get up with my cane because I don't know.
It was unbearable. Look, here's another one.
To see what was going on with the fire thingies. And it wasn't anything going on, but I still heard it. And so I finally made it in here.
Oh, but look, Zach heard the discussion about the cichlids. Look, he says cichlids, sick lips, store lids, chitlins, zippity doo-dah, chick, boom, boom.
Yes, they're trying to make me say
Yes.
potassium words because like some words I can't say unless I can say potassium words when I'm trying to say certain words. And
say that one.
Chirp. That's nothing.
Yep.
Oh,
another one. Captain Billy J says, I'm surprised Ryan isn't using an abacus and chiseling on stone tablets. He has improved his tech expertise. That's right. Yes. He upgraded, ladies and gentlemen. Upgraded.
That's right.
Yeah. And DeFam Adventure says, Ryan, the 80s called and want their calculator back.
I know, Ron.
Hey, that sucker has not failed me yet.
It won't. It's like the old Nokia phone.
I have never.
I knew a lady that until she died, she used that old Nokia phone. That sucker still worked on an old network. On the new network, it still worked. And I was like, "How are you making this happen?" It's an old 2G phone from back in the day.
Do you have any old phones like? Those phones that used to be on the wall and had the long cord.
Oh yeah.
You have any of those around, Ryan?
Oh, sorry, I'm replying to a comp.
Go ahead.
Give me a second.
Yep. And look, Mike Urana have joined into the shenanigans here. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. All right.
All right. Sorry about that. What was the question I was responding to?
Do you have any of those old phones?
Any old tech from back in the day?
No, not old tech.
I don't still have
I'm talking
any
about
available old tech from that, but
phone.
I mean, one of the ones that I had that I loved was this Motorola flip phone when I was with Nextel. It was the second phone I owned because I owned first one of the just one of the long ones, and then I thought I was the cat's meow when I had the foldable one that the earpiece folded down and then you could put in your pocket and take it out and then fold it up and the earpiece came up and all the phone part was on the bottom. Good old Nextel with the two-way walkie-talkie thing that saved us back when they counted minutes. It was so many minutes before 9 p.m. or 7 p.m. and then after 7 p.m. and all that stuff.
Yep.
Foodie has two of those
old calculators.
Old calculators.
And then Chillaxin Travel says, I have an old calculator I use every day at work.
Oh, wow.
We do have somewhere one of those what were those scientific calculators called?
TI. Texas Instruments.
Yes, I had Texas. I still have one of those floating around. My wife used it for the longest time when she was going to college for algebra and calculus and stuff like that. And it's floating around here somewhere. But it's one of those TI-81s, I want to say.
Yep, good old TIs, and you know, TI is located right here in D-Town. I found that out just riding around looking for the chicken house one day. I'm like, ooh, there's Texas Instruments. Yep, Najima Brown has made it in. Good morning,
Najima.
Welcome in. Yep. Boom. Here's a story about Helen from Danny D. In all seriousness, Ron and Darlene and Zach and his family were amazing to have met. And Helen, I consider Zach and his family one of my best friends, and Ron too.
I bet it
That's
was.
right.
I bet it was. Ron and Darlene and Zach and his family, you better believe it.
Yep.
Good, wholesome people.
There's another
Very
one.
good.
And let's see, just like Chillaxin Travels is doing, if you are over here on one of our channels, that is Jeremy and Cheryl, or Cruising is Fun Anytime, type in #creator. That way Nightbot can do this right here. Drop your channel link, and that way everybody can follow along your YouTube journey, hopefully, and subscribe today. Here we go. Captain Billy J. Travel says, I'll be headed to the great state of Texas tomorrow. Flying to Houston for the Elite and 8 NCAA men's basketball game on Saturday.
Yeah, he won
hoping that the Iowa Hawkeyes beat Nebraska tonight. That's what's up.
Yeah, he won that. Sure.
Yes.
In the midst of all this talk about 80s technology and whatnot, does anybody still have a cassette player?
Actually, you know what? Technically, I do, but it's a new one that I bought that digitizes old cassettes that you can plug it into a computer, and it will digitize to a digital copy. And I still have an old VCR/DVD player with boxes upon boxes of home video.
Yeah, got one of those too.
And marching band stuff back in the day that my dad recorded that I have to get around digitizing. Actually, that might be something I can put on my personal channel if I can go digitize some of that stuff. Ooh, my research is complete. Awesome. I need to see what they said I can do with this account. Sorry, I get excited when you're waiting on another department before you can finish up your file. You got to wait on them to respond. So it looks like they finally responded.
You mean like this, Ricky?
Old school.
That's in a Jag. And you know what's in the trunk? One of them old school 6-disc CD changers.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
You're like, back in the day, you're like, dude, I got 6 CDs.
And I got CDs in them. The car came with CDs. Roy Orbison and the Eagles.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
Now you want to talk about some old school. We got a squirrel moment here, but let
me pull up Peachy. Hang on. We got a graphic in for this.
Yep.
Boom. There we go. Okay.
There you go. All right. So my cousin and I, we were in high school. He was a senior. I was, I want to say, a freshman. We went to visit my uncle in Virginia Beach, Virginia. And we were spending spring break with him and just hanging out with him and helping with his murder mystery theater. He actually started up his own dinner theater murder mystery company before he became a grip for the movie industry. So we were going out there and stuffing flyers and doing stuff like that. Well, we had a free day, and he was borrowing my grandmother's huge green marquee. And so we took the grand marquee, put the windows down, and the only music that was in there was an 8-track of Slim Whitman's greatest hits.
Nice.
And we stuck that 8-track in, windows down, turned up the volume,
blew it out.
This big green boat, with him just whatever it was, cruising Virginia Beach with our skim boards in the back of the green boat. It was just hilarious.
Lori,
there's no fast forward. For those who don't know what that is, there is literally no fast forward. There is no rewind. You put in this huge, I don't even know, cartridge. And when you press it all the way in, it starts to play. And when it's done, you pull it out and you flip it over, and it plays side two.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's right.
There is no fast forward. There is no
until
rewind.
they came out with the tape that flipped itself.
That was amazing.
I thought that was amazing. I'm like, we don't have to take it out no more. Yeah, it was just awesome. I could not get it in the house because I was keying. It was available in the car. I'm like, man, that is just genius. I love it. Lori says, funny how the manual, inexpensive yard maintenance products were just fine. You hit 50 and your body dictates the price. I have a story about that from yesterday. When I first put the lawnmower together and put the handle on, I followed the straight shaft pattern that came out, and it just followed along because there was no bend in it. Well, it didn't dawn on me that the sucker was adjustable up until yesterday. Well, I unscrewed it, and I'm 6'1" inches tall. Okay, I need higher things. And I was just standing at the kitchen counter yesterday thinking the same thing. I'm like, why does stuff have to be where I have to bend my back over 4 inches to reach everything? Everything in the house is 4 feet and lower. I got to bend over to reach everything. So what I did was I finally adjusted the handle on my new mower, and I was able to straighten my back out and walk up straight yesterday for the first time ever.
Nice.
It's learning. That's what it is. Learning is fundamental. Otherwise, bend over. And yeah, that's crazy. But Lori, I love cutting grass. I really do. It brings peace. Check it out. Shanster Travels has made in.
Hey, Shanster.
Good morning. Welcome in. Oh, yeah. And Jess can't stand that chirping sound. So Zach is going to have to probably skip out on the replay. That's what he said. So Coker Culture says, I was already in bed during the Old Men Yell at Clouds show. Nice. Yep. And here's another one. Boom. There we go. Oh, snap. Look who is in the chat. Linda Toman Creates has made it in. Good morning. Welcome in. And bullcrafting was awesome yesterday. We had you on the side of Ryan playing across the room from over here, Yogi, and then we had another cycle and rotation later on during the day. Thank you. Thank you for coming back and letting us know you were cool. Speaking of which, Crooked Peach is back in the house. Good morning.
Girl. Hey,
you'll be listening, cooking, and dancing. See, you can't leave that word out, not if you put it out on the.
Whoa.
You were cooking and dancing. That's what's happening. Yeah. Get on over there to Crooked Peach and check out the moves she got.
Well,
she gets a cooking and dancing.
She's been in the yard lately because I've been watching her. And she's coming on at different times. She's popping up.
Oh, snap. Here he is. Magnificent Germany with Darian has made it back. Hey. Good morning. Welcome in. And here we go. There is a good recommendation here, and this could be a good replacement for the chirp. Captain Billy J says it should be a buzzing sound because Mustard Girl is also a beekeeper.
We watched his yesterday too.
Absolutely.
On the TV, we watched his videos yesterday.
Yep. Lori says we threw out our old Princess phone, also a garage phone when the U-verse took away the true landline.
Right.
Yep. Oh, okay. Here we go. Coker Culture says, I know about calculus. It says U plus me equals us.
Oh.
That's right. Oh, okay. Everybody is welcoming each other in. Here we go. Lori Barber says, my scientific calculator is still in the box. It was too expensive not to protect it.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, there are some pieces of tech that I still put in the original case. I do protect them like that. That's a good question, too. I still have my cassette player. Don't have any cassettes, but I have a cassette player. Chillax and Travel says that. Yeah, man. Foodie says I have a cassette player in my Victoria music box. Yep. And there's another one. Yep.
All right, Jeremy, here is your challenge. How do we tie all of this in to cruising and travel?
Well, we're about to get to the cruise news here in just a second. As soon as we are done with this right here, Cheryl, I have to apologize for not seeing you in premiere the other day until after it ended. I'm sorry. I love you, girl. Chance to Travel said that.
Oh, that's okay.
Yep.
I enjoyed. Me and Hannah love to watch your animal premieres when you go to these different places. Yeah, this is, we watch it together.
Magnificent Germany with Darian says, hope to see y'all in heaven, in Helen, on one of these meetups. Yes, we will make it to one of those.
The one in March
eventually
19th when you moved it for next year, because we can't go as long as it's up in the early parts of March.
Well, here's some older tech too.
She's not out of school.
Yeah, here's some older tech too for the younger generation who still has a MP3 player. I do. It's called my computer.
I actually might have I might actually have a Nano somewhere, an Apple Nano somewhere, but I can't.
Nice.
A little bitty one. Huh?
I think I still got Napster.
Maybe it's an Apple.
I think I still got Napster on one of my older computers as well.
Wow.
Go figure.
Okay. I bring it every day is in the house. What's up, Kelly?
Hey, Kelly. How are
Hello.
you doing?
Good morning.
And I finally picked up my knitting this week. I hadn't been able
She did, and I'm coming back too.
I haven't been able to do it because of my hand.
I'm coming back too. I got a hat to finish, y'all. I really do. I have to finish this hat. It's been on the loom way too long. Gladiatrix has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome in. And let me see. Helen was a blast. I know. It looked like y'all had.
Because I really want to taste that spaghetti ice.
Spaghetti ice. Yeah, we got to get there and try all of the German things that be. I'm not going for spaghetti ice. I'm going for sausage. Yes, sir. For all of the good things and the cheeses too. Sausage and cheese. But let's tie it back in with the cruise and travel information. Is it good?
Yeah, this whole side is gone. I can only do this. This hurts too bad.
Okay.
Oh, are we back?
We are. We're back.
Okay, go.
Oh, tragic passenger death on Royal Caribbean cruise prompts investigation.
On Royal Caribbean?
Yep. They couldn't write John Heald, so here goes. Anthem of the Seas, current sailing to New Zealand, which only just embarked in Sydney on March 22nd, has had no shortage of bad luck. Sadly, an unidentified passenger died suddenly while on the Royal Caribbean ship, was en route to the Bay of Islands, which was the first port of call on the 12-night itinerary, where the 4,100 guest ship arrived in the morning of March 25th. This was then followed by an unrelated itinerary change due to dangerous weather conditions, but we'll get to that later. New Zealand police were alerted to the sudden death at approximately 1:45 a.m. on March 25th, and officers were waiting for the ship when she arrived at around 8 a.m. that morning. A death investigation was quickly launched. A spokesperson for the police force also confirmed that the officers were making inquiries into the person's death on behalf of the coroner. Royal Caribbean also confirmed the death in a statement to Cruise Hive and is cooperating with the investigation. Let's see. They asked the question, is foul play suspected? Especially in the wake of Anna Kipner's homicide on Carnival Horizon last November, some may be suspicious that the circumstances behind this passenger's death. However, it is important not to let rumors or speculation go too far, as no details about the ultimate passing beyond the fact that it happened have been publicly released at this time. Yeah, so we're not going to speculate anything Adding insult to injury, the 12-night voyage has also been slapped with a last-minute itinerary change. This was not related to the death, but rather to the inclement weather conditions. A deep subtropical low-pressure system is bringing heavy rainfall and strong winds to much of New Zealand's North Island. The 168,000 gross ton ship was forced to skip its planned call to Taratanga, which was scheduled for March 26th. She instead went straight to Napier, where cruise tracking data confirms she arrived at around 10:30 a.m. And more cruises are canceled as ships remain stranded at Persian Gulf ports.
Wow.
2 cruise lines grappling with their inability to reposition ships away from the war-torn Middle East have been forced to cancel additional voyages. Both TUI Cruises, which is half owned by Royal Caribbean Group, and TUI AG and Celestial Cruises, a boutique line based in Greece, are in the position of having ships stranded at Persian Gulf ports and unable to transit through the Strait of Hormuz.
Okay, I want to stop right there. Everybody gets on me about packing too many clothes. That is why I pack too many clothes, because you never know if you're going to be stuck.
Well, you know, admitting that you have a problem is the first step. And the inability to resolve it yourself without the help of a higher power.
I don't have a problem. I think that you should pack
I think we've had a breakthrough, ladies and gentlemen.
For the whatever the word
we did.
Cyril, no. No.
Boom.
No.
He made a special
You will not use that as an excuse.
He did.
Will not. No.
You never know when you might get hit by a missile. I mean, you know, you might need extra clothes.
What do you say?
The math is mathing on this one.
Okay.
No, Cyril. No, you will not do that now.
Oh, okay. Here we go. TUI Cruises confirmed on March 24th that Mein Schiff 4 stuck in Abu Dhabi and Mein Schiff 5 in Doha, Qatar remain unable to depart the area. Mein Schiff 4's planned departure on April 11th, a 20-day cruise from Cape Town to Palma de Mallorca, Spain, has been canceled. Guests booked to sail were to enjoy visits to the Canary Islands, Morocco, and Barcelona, among other destinations. This follows the cancellation of March 22nd voyage from Dubai to Cape Town, South Africa. Port calls were scheduled for Muscat, Oman, Mahi Island, Chiles, Mauritius Island, Reunion Island, and Port Elizabeth, South Africa. Mein Schiff 5's March 29th cruise is also canceled. It was to sail from Cape Town on a 19-day cruise to Palma de Mallorca. Port calls included Namibia, Cape Verde, the Canary Islands, and Gibraltar. Other earlier departures of both ships have been scrapped shortly after the war began. Yep. And I don't know, but TUI Cruises, you know, those cruises are expensive. These cruise lines are losing, and probably paying hefty fines to stay in those ports too.
Yeah,
because as I understand it, a cruise ship has to leave, otherwise they're going to charge them, you know, thousands of dollars per day.
So how do they get around it? Because it's not their fault.
They stuck in war. I mean, it's like they can't go anywhere, but to stay parked in those berths, they're probably paying some fines. I don't know. Let's see if we hear about this as the war carries on. Family renews call for Amy alert as Amy Lynn Bradley reaches 28 years missing. It was 28 years ago this week, March 24th, 1998, when cruise passenger Amy Lynn Bradley disappeared from Royal Caribbean's Rhapsody of the Seas as the ship made its way to Curacao. The 23-year-old was never found, and now her bereaved family is using this tragic anniversary to call attention to the case, which has been well documented over the years. Issuing a challenge to the cruise industry in the form of a change.org petition, the family is asking that all cruise ships implement an immediate Amy alert when someone is reported missing. Similar to an Amber Alert, which galvanizes community and law enforcement efforts in certain child abduction cases, an Amy Alert would function as an onboard emergency system. To date, the petition has garnered over 33,000 signatures. Okay.
But they do have an alert. Y'all know,
It's
it's
a code.
If a person goes overboard, they say Oscar or something.
It's a call that the ship people understand, but yeah, that I think it's either Oscar or something.
I think it's Oscar.
I don't know.
Oscar.
That's a good question. MSC drops new details on MSC World Asia's Harbor Park and Aqueduct. Oh. MSC Cruises revealed new details about the Harbor Outdoor Family Park and Aqueduct Pool District on MSC World Asia. The ship will include thrill attractions such as Cliffhanger Swing Ride.
Just for you.
Yeah, a large ropes course and an 11-deck spiral slide.
Oh, that's for
Whoa.
him.
I know, right? MSC World Asia will begin sailing 7-night Mediterranean itineraries on December 4th, 2026. Yep. And let's see. A viral Harmony of the Seas mini tsunami video surges back into the spotlight. An old video of Harmony of the Seas leaving Port Everglades in Fort Lauderdale is making waves once again in 2026. The viral clip, which was first shared 7 years ago, captures the massive Royal Caribbean ship creating a phenomenon in which the water from the shoreline recedes as the megaship passes a stretch of beach. Once the megaship has passed, the water comes rushing back in what looks like a mini tsunami, or what would be more accurately described as a wake-induced surge. And let me see if I can play this. I'm going to mute this site and then give you the screen and see if I can avoid any music or ads otherwise. Screen share. And then this one. Don't include the tab audio and share. Let me see if this plays.
That's a big ship. That's an Oasis.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big ship.
I know they're kind of close to that beach right there.
I was going to say, look how close they are.
I mean, is this certain little section, this little inlet, it looks like it's got the...
It's like amazing how close that is. And you're like, there's that much of a drop off.
Right.
You know, right offshore.
It
It looks like 10 feet.
tsunami.
I'm sure it's more like 50 or something like that, but it looks so close because how massive that is.
I know, right?
Look, even the port pilot turned. The port pilot was ready. And it's heading back.
Wow.
Yep. Big waves behind a ship that big.
Yeah, but it's so close to shore. I'm still like
that. It's right there.
It's right there. It's so close to the shore.
Look at the jet skiers. They out there having fun, man. This is cool. A mini tsunami. Yeah, that's what it means. The water comes, it's a big wake that's caused by the ship. That's cool.
Huh. Look, there it goes.
They're running. Oh, snap. I wonder if ships still do that in that little inlet. That would be awesome. Okay. If anybody has ever been to this section of the beach as cruise ships pass by, let us know if it still does it.
So what? I'm sorry. I was like, oh, it's Fort Lauderdale. Okay.
Yeah, Lauderdale. And let me stop sharing the screen. All right.
That was just...
What caused the phenomenon? Part of why the video has resurfaced is because it's fascinating and cruise fans want to understand the science behind the clip. They took to Reddit, and it says cruisers
tells everything.
Have the Bernoulli's principle to thank for the site, which in layman's terms states that faster fluid results in low pressure and vice versa. When a cruise ship moves quickly, reduced pressure along the hull or bottom of the ship creates squat, which causes the ship to sink lower. This, in turn, causes a suction effect that is responsible for the temporary receding shoreline. Nice. Notably, the entrance channel is one of the deepest in the U.S. Atlantic with a depth of 42 to 45 feet. So there it is. Yeah, it's a drop-off. So the Royal Caribbean ship is likely in much deeper water than it may appear to be on camera. Yeah, no, because they go several decks below the what we see above the water. That's for sure. Yep. That is pretty cool.
Yeah, there was.
Science lesson this morning. The Bernoulli's principle. Banana. That's what I said. Intense weather leads to new itinerary for Northern Lights sailing.
Well,
inclement weather has snuffed out the lights on the current itinerary for Ambassador Cruise Line's Ambition. On March 22nd, the 1,200-guest ship embarked on a 13-night sailing to Norway on a Northern Lights-themed voyage. But due to worsening weather conditions in northern Norway, the entire itinerary has had to change.
You know, I want to let people know the other half of PK Adventures, they went and did a fantastic, it was a 2-parter on the Northern Lights. The first part, they did about getting there. The second part was about, now that was where the science comes in. Because if you try to take a picture of the Northern Lights, it's not going to come across, I think that's what she said, it's not going to come across with the lights.
With your own eyes. Like when you're looking at it, you won't really be able to see it, but when you look at it through your camera and take the picture, the camera can recognize the Northern Lights.
Nice.
Okay. And it was interesting. Now that is where the science and the environment, and see, I like stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I watched the first and the second half of the next week of the show.
Yep.
That's on my bucket list to go to the Northern Lights. That's a bucket list for sure.
Yep. Magnificent Germany with Darian is sharing the 7th annual Helen Meetup dates.
I told you,
19th through the 21st of March, 2027. Oh, snap. Look who made it into the chat. Cruising on the high seas.
And travel.
Has made it in. Good morning. And welcome in.
Work.
Yep. And let's see who else has made it in. Who else?
Guess what? I'm gonna spill the beans. He is coming to Texas, and he is going to stay with us for one or 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's coming
for the
Texas.
February cruise.
Yeah.
Lori Barber says, I have a funny story about my mom who thought her Wi-Fi fax machine was a landline because it had a bungee cord phone on it. Yep. Absolutely.
I can relate to that. I can relate to all these old stories.
Oh, I've been saying this wrong. I've been saying TUI Cruises, and Lori, I stand corrected. TUI is how I pronounce TUI. Nice. TUI Cruises.
TUI Cruises.
I've just been spelling it out because I don't know if it stands for something or whatever.
Learn something new every day.
I know. Blood Files have made it in.
Hey, Sue.
Good morning. Mm-hmm.
Good morning.
May.
And look at here. Shanster Travel says, yikes, I'm leaving for Cape Town in a little over a week.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
There's another exotic cruise.
Check your travel
or
itineraries.
Vacation.
Oh, here we go. And travel insurance does not cover losses due to war. My Israel-Egypt ship canceled for October already.
Wait a minute.
Travel insurance does, capital NOT, cover losses due to war. Unquote.
Okay. You heard it first.
Yep. And here's something else you're going to hear first here too. Bruce, Cheryl, Cindy says you do not have a problem. That is smart packing. We have your back.
Okay.
Boom.
Smart packing.
Don't do that. Don't.
I knew she was going to.
What's going on right there is you're trying to justify the madness.
Bruce said,
No,
you know what?
no.
Let me tell you.
Bruce was on 1.0, man. We kind of have to listen to him.
And wait a minute. And let me tell you something else.
No, Bruce, come on now. Come on.
Back, a couple of years back.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you what Bruce did.
The dance challenge.
The dance challenge.
We got a new one.
And we did that.
Mm-hmm.
We did the dance challenge.
And he was doing that electric slide like it wasn't nobody's business, man. Bruce can get down.
Okay.
Bruce can get down. That was the dance challenge.
Yes. Oh, man. Well, he knows because he was on the Ricky was there.
That was Dre. You talking about the show we did together with Bruce?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. The sail away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the sail away.
Here's another one here. Yep. All right. Here we go. Coker Culture says, I have to start stomping out ignorance a little earlier today. Altered schedule. Y'all have a great day. Hope to see you at a premiere this evening.
Okay.
That's right.
You will. You know you will.
Oh, Crooked Peach, what is in the skillet? Let me know. That way I can match your energy today.
She's got bacon or steak.
That's what I'm probably going to do too.
One of her chickens died, I think.
Oh. All I know is you don't want to hear alpha. Okay. Is that abandoned ship?
Yes.
Oof.
You don't know your things.
I don't know my things. That was years ago. I have slept since then. Lori says Cheryl is right. Oscar is overboard.
Yeah, Oscar.
Yep.
I know my things because you should know them too.
They ran so fast. LOL. I know, right? They were getting out of there. It's like, hey, I want to see the tsunami. Oh, snap. Here comes the tsunami.
And then the people on the beach started running back to shore. Well, they were.
Yeah, and Texas Cruiser has made it in. Hello. And he says, it is unusual to see harmony somewhere other than Galveston. I know, right? Mm-hmm. And why don't we have that tsunami thing in Galveston? They come pretty close to East Beach, too. But it's not that close. No, I've never seen that.
It's never that close.
Ooh. Chillax and Travel says, I just saw the video last night of a mini tsunami for the first time. Nice.
Oh, wow.
Very good. Absolutely. So we are once again caught up in the chat, which means that it is now time for us to find out who is coming on for the remainder of the day on YouTube.
Yes.
Where's my Switch account button?
I'm sorry. I'm supposed to do this, but then guess what? I saw my oldest granddaughter, and she posted a picture of her and I.
This app just now changed during the show.
I'm going to go do what I'm supposed
The Switch account button has moved.
What does that mean?
In the app. It moved to the very top to the left during this show. I promise you.
I don't know what
it updated. About. This is I'm blinking twice because it moved.
Right after
I use that button several times a day.
Okay, be quiet. It's not your segment. Right after us, it's Vicky.
Not today.
Oh yeah, she has a dance
party today.
Dance party tonight. So, my God, there's nobody after us.
Geeky Girls Journal and Not for Nothing Homestead.
Oh.
Ann's Place.
Okay.
Patty is at 10. The Carver family at 10:05. The Mother and Daughter Duo 11. Hermit House at 12. Creating with TUC. Yogi is all at 12. There is a Miss Ellen Pankey crafting quilt and craft show at 3. So now's Nature at 3. The after party, 5 p.m. Eastern Thursday night, 4 p.m. Central is Foodie's Vacations.
Yes, get over there because Foodie can dance for almost a whole 15, 20 minutes.
That's right. Shopping. Oh, shopping in Helen tonight. It's a premiere Coker Culture at 5.
Oh, God, yes.
That's the one he was talking about.
I'll be there.
Yep. Let's see. Miss Shirley to OG Gardner at 6.
Oh, you know what? I got
Shasta Travels has a premiere. Mrs. Roper romp
on the Vista.
Mrs. Roper romp on the Vista ship takeover.
I saw that.
This is cool at 7. Let's see. Where's Walter Travel is tonight at 7.
Oh, Lord, I've heard that.
Wait, it's Thursday. I feel like I'm missing somebody. Thursday night. Talk to me. Controversial Cruising. Here he is. 8 p.m. Beat the Tropics Trivia. What appears to be Dee Dee from Bone Tower Travelers.
Trisha's going to be there tomorrow.
And don't forget, tomorrow morning at 5 o'clock a.m. is the Astute Tourist.
Yes.
Big Free for All Friday show, Cup of Joe live to start tomorrow morning off. And we will be there. I love waking up to Jimmy because he be playing them good songs.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, man. I like Jimmy's music.
He plays them for like 15 or 20 minutes too. And then he comes on.
Yep. So, yeah, there are some great creators coming on for the rest of the day. We're going to try to see if we can get her in here and not hurting for a little while. And I will be back on later. Oh, Cruising on the High Season Travel says, you should be in your studio.
I know. And I will be tomorrow because...
All depends on if she's hurting or not, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I've been in pain for all last night, all yesterday evening.
It's crazy. The Northern Lights have been visible in PA over last summer at times. Nice.
Really?
Yep. And, yeah, I'm a day late. I don't know what happens to the Wi-Fi here in the house, but sometimes I am a day late on that. Yes. Danny D, Zach premiere at 6, Ryan at 7, Scott at 9, and Denise. Yeah, Scott and Denise. Thank you. Ooh. Wait a minute. It's not a dance party. The dance party is just a chat. Don't want to disappoint. LOL. Oh, okay. So it's after party, not the dance party.
After party.
Yes. Here we go. Crooked Peach says the Northern Lights will continue to be seen more frequently and further south as we are astronomically entering a different cycle.
Right.
That's right. All right. And here goes another one. Right there. Okay.
Sure.
All righty, guys. We will leave y'all with this chirp right here. Thank you so much for everybody who has came into the live stream and also staying this far into the replay. If you did, leave us an extra hashtag in the replay. If you watched all the way to the end, we really, really appreciate all of you for coming by. Y'all take care of each other out there. Ooh, drop.
Hey.
Oh,
boy, I was about to stand up.
Do it again, she might.
Push me up. Wait.
Play it again. Come on.
Get me up.
Hey. Oh.
That's my
bouncing.
husband. That's my husband.
That's your husband.
Love it.
Yeah, seriously.
I'm gonna show out on the 4. What is it? What are we
4.0?
Yeah.
4.0? Yeah.
Whatever it's called.
As long as Muffin comes, right?
Muffin's not gonna be.
Muffin's not coming?
Hey, Cheryl, you gotta get your strength up because not only is there going to be one IMO, there's going to be a second IMO. You got to have the strength to hold 2 belts.
Oh my God, that belt is heavy.
Yeah, he's got 2.
I know.
And now I got 2 of them.
Yeah, and guess what? It is heavy.
You got to take a fresh photo.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, we're holding 2.
That photo that begins this show right here, that is from Boosters 1.0. We got to step up our game.
I know.
We got to change the
We're
photo.
gonna have a lot of
serious.
new pictures.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Oh my God.
And you still.
But in the meantime, in between time.
Yeah, you still winning today. PMA, positive mental attitude, pain, go away.
Yeah.
That's right. That's what the board says today. So we're going to carry this with us all day.
The Bible says put it on your tablet.
Write it down, make it plain.
Yeah.
Yep, that's right. All right, folks. y'all be sure to hit the like button on your way out. Subscribe if you haven't done so already.
Oh, I thought we were gone.
Never ever forget from all of us over here at Go Live Together. We love you.
To push me.
Good morning, and have a great day on purpose.
Here, help me up.
Bye, guys.
Bye, babies. Come on, help me up. Push me up.
Coffee in my cup, sun just peeking through. TV glowing in the kitchen like it always do.
Cheryl's laughing first, Jeremy's got that grin. Ryan's talking ports and plans, Ricky's reeling us in.
Go live together, start the day, sailing off while we still stay. They paint that water white and blue from my small town